it's Wiggins in at the two-guard spot. And for Los Angeles, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard.
Well, Kevin, this Warriors team, they just have a wealth of stars. Nothing can equal the roster from last season, though. But they legitimately had an all-star at every position for a bit.
Curry against Schroeder. Curry dishes to Wiggins. Over Caldwell Pope, and that one's good. Wiggins. And even with the departures this offseason, the Warriors, Chris, are still a contender.
Yeah, and the Warriors knew that they couldn't keep the same roster. It just wasn't possible. But still, what a ride it was for the short time it lasted. You can learn a lot by watching him operating their offense.
Outside Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
I'll tell you, how do you defend Curry on the catch and shoot? It's hard because he can hurt you from so many spots on the floor.
Curry against Schroeder. Back to James. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. And it's Schroeder missing.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And here are the Lakers. It's a three-point game. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. He's good with the little jumper in close.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
Yeah, controlling the flow of second chance opportunities is the key. And it's something they'll try to replicate tonight.
Back to James. Shot clock at 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kelly Oubre.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
No good on the free throw. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
He hits the second from the line.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Wiggins passes to Chris. Curry looking it over. Floats one up. And James pulls it down. Lakers trail by 4. Count it. James has got 5 points so far.
James, such a terrific interior scorer. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Curry passes to Oubre. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston. Here's Schroeder. Banked in off the glass.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Curry against Schroeder. Curry passes to Oubre. Off target from three-point range. Schroeder outside. Pass to Kuzma. Kicks it to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Man, you gotta love watching James Scott for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Pass to Wiggins. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Wiggins missing. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Curry fires from way outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The drive by James, and yes, it's good.
Oh, come on. We all know LeBron is used to being fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
Pass to Kuzma. This is to James, to the middle. Here's Schroeder, and the layup is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry against Caldwell Pope. Curry's shot is off.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Here's Schroeder. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors trail by 5. Wiggins finds Green, and Green slams it in.
He doesn't know the meaning of a soft finish. Draymond's always going to throw it down hard.
Caldwell Pope with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
I love the form that Caldwell Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Caldwell Pope against Wiggins. Outside Curry. The tray. That ball's ice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Schroeder kicks to James. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Free throw good, LeBron. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special, because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Warriors trail by 6. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yes, yeah, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Checked in for Marc Gasol.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 7 points a game last year, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets. Here's Curry. Rebound the Lakers. Feeds it to James. And the dunk by James.
You got to be in awe, James. An offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
Curry against Schroeder. Now the pass to Wiggins. It's Curry outside. A shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Schroeder looking over the floor. To the paint. Here's Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Shoots over Schroeder. Curry with another miss.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block. And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Schroeder outside. And that's going to be a treble. It's got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him, and the shot is good.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Lakers leading by 7. Schroeder outside. Inside, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
Passes it to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. And stolen by Chris. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. The shot's good. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
How about Curry? Just this great feel for scoring in transition.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. With some arc, and James with the layup. LeBron's got 23 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Pascal. Chris kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And the dunk by LeBron.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Warriors trail by 9. Wiggins passes to Chris. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry. Pass to Chris. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Over Caldwell Pope. Curry, good. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Down low, Schroeder, good, and the assist goes to James. And it's 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry kicks to Chris. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The offensive rebound. Warriors trail by 9. Pascal, the pass to Wiggins. Schroeder against Curry. Back to Wiggins from downtown. Drills it from outside. 17 points in the game.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Just a fantastic look.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph Curry's out there with Lee. Then there's Oubre, and it's Looney in at the 5 down low. Here's James after the Warriors pick up 3. There's the feed to Hill. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Curry against Schroeder. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Offensive rebound, and the basket is good. 6 points for Montrezl Harrell.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
The pass to Curry. From 13, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Oh, that's a nifty move inside the arc. I mean, Curry's not just a three-point shooter. He can do anything facing up.
Passes it to James. And it's Looney with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Here's Looney after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Lee kicks to Oubre. Schroeder against Curry. 5 to shoot from deep three-point range. Again, Curry missing.
And he had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. He hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Here's Schroeder. Buries it down low. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Pass to Looney. Here's Pascal. Pass to Oubre. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. Oubre passes to Looney. Fader on the way. Pascal's shot is off.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Morris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Second, Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
He keeps working on the three-point line. I mean, that's his 3rd triple of the game, first in the quarter.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. At the stats for Dennis Schroeder. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 15 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. Tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Now here's Schroeder. 10 points for him. From 10 feet out. And it's Harrell missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Caruso, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Curry with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Pascal. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. Tough.
Caruso, the pass to Morris. He kicks it to Schroeder. Warriors with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Caruso. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 19 points.
Oh, and that's the floater Curry has perfected. I mean, difficult for the defense to predict exactly when he's going to use it.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Stephen Curry. And it's blocked, but they'll get another chance. Second chance shot, and that one drops. 8 points for Montrezl Harrell.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill. And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Lee kicks it to Looney. At the top of the key, Curry. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. He's got 23.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Schroeder against Curry. Schroeder dishes to Harrell. He feeds it to Morris. Oubre against James. 6 to shoot. And another basket for the Lakers.
Oh, what about the incredible ball control of James right there? A true point forward who handles the ball well.
Now here's Lee. Guarded closely. Curry passes to Looney. Lee outside. Curry way outside. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 26 points.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now LeBron. He's got 27. Nobody near Schroeder. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Oubre dishes to Curry. He lobs it up. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
James, and the dunk by LeBron.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Curry against Schroeder. And here is Curry. He's got 26, and the basket by Pascal.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. To the inside. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Looney.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Oubre against LeBron. That 3 off the mark. last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. Curry passes to Looney. Six on the shot clock. Fires from 18. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Out to Morris from deep. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
Wow, Morris is a great stretch four. Spaces the floor beautifully. You can't lose him out on the perimeter.
Now here's Curry. Back to Lee. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. As with every position creating offense now, which big men do the best job of scoring off the bounce?
That's a good question. LaMarcus Aldridge in San Antonio, Coach Pop has given him the freedom. And Joel Embiid, we sleep on him because he's 7 foot, but when he faces up in the post, he doesn't usually give you his back. He faces up, triple threat, gives you a jab step, a counter in and out, and gives you something nice. I mean, his ball handling ability is great for a 7-footer, and I like Embiid.
Down low, Pascal, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Pascal's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Schroeder finds Harrell. Back to Schroeder. Shot on the wing, and there's another one for the Lakers. And so here is Golden State. Curry passes to Looney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
First one falls. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Warriors also making a change. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Lee. So he gets them both. The Lakers shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Harrell kicks to LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for LeBron.
And typically not this reliable at the line, but tonight he's been terrific.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oubre on the wing. Steps back and shoots. That one misses.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with the man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Shaquille. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 33 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, Ernie, I'm not even a player anymore, but I'm not happy with the soft defense they have. Full of holes, allowing over 60% shooting. Ridiculous, fellas. It's amazing that they're still in this game. I think it's going to come down to how bad they want it. I even want it. Ernie, sign me on a 10-day contract right now.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol at the 5. That's the Laker 5. They double-team Curry. Feeds to Wiggins. Back to Green. Fades away. Here's Chris. And the layup falls. Chris has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Schroeder finds Gasol. The pass to LeBron. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the night.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Oubre against James. Here's Wiggins, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 12. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. Warriors trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Curry, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Good on both.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Wiggins kicks to Oubre. Chris pass to Wiggins. Outside, Green. It's Curry outside. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Lakers passing it around. Offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 35 points for LeBron.
Once again, the instincts of James, just phenomenal. I mean, he's phenomenal at being at the right place at the right time.
They double-team Curry. Outside, Green. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers leading by 5. Schroeder, left side. James dishes to Schroeder. Gasol's in the post, covered by Oubre. Kuzma lays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's got his third basket of the night right there.
Masterful at timing, when to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
He gets it in there. 16 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Curry outside. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. James finds Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Passes to Chris. And that one is off. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Green against Schroeder. He's off on that one. The Warriors go the other way. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Wiggins left side. Back to Green. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, I love how he used his strength that time to get a shot up. A powerful player who continues to get better.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
And Green no good on that one.
Yeah, fans around the league love to hate Draymond Green for how outspoken he is. But I honestly believe the hate fuels Green. He loves to play the bad guy.
Now here's Schroeder. 16 points for him. No dice from the high post. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bowman. Outside, Green. And again, no good by Golden State. And C-Web, as you were talking about with Draymond Green, he's embraced the role in the past of villain in the NBA. But he said during the playoffs last year he wants to change his ways.
Yeah, right. We'll see. Draymond will irk opposing players and fans alike. But that's just a part of what makes him so effective. I mean, he's the ultimate example of a player who you love when he's on your team and you hate when he's not. restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
Pass to Chris. Now Wiggins fades and shoots. Rebounded by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kuzma outside. Great D that time from Green. And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
Now, here's Gasol. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Horton Tucker. Lock at 6. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Andrew Wiggins. How he performed last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Bowman passes to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Bowman.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Right side Gasol. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Gasol refuses to be held down on the way up.
And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. While the NBA is entertainment, you know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Oh, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. Here's Caldwell Pope following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Green. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. 5th is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Oubre. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
That's a feed that Green makes look way easier than it is. You got to have amazing vision to make that pass.
Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. The pass to Caruso. Here's Gasol. Caldwell Pope on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Lakers. Warriors trail by 5. Passes it to Chris. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bowman from the arc. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both shots good from the strike.
Chris, you think back to the Warriors as a franchise when you played for them, both as a rookie and a vet. How have things changed?
Well, I think it's a difference, in the approach from ownership. I think that's huge. But the fans, they've always come out. They've always been some of the best fans in the league. And the Warriors franchise has come so far since being a bottom-dwelling team.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy layup.
Green against Caldwell Pope. Fades. Green, no luck.
I like what he was trying to do. Shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Outside Gasol. Pass to Caruso. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bowman passes to Green. Over Harrell. And too long on the shot.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. A floater. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Wiggins.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? So we'll just have to wait and see.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Bowman. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Stephen Curry is checked in for the Warriors. Lakers leading by 5. Harrell with it. He's got 8. James outside. They need this one. And is Harrell missing?
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Chris can't hit.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Here's James. The jumper from the free throw line is good. James has got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Warriors trail by 7 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Green down low with Looney. Curry is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Paschal in at the 3. Now here's Green. Shoots it. And that one hits back iron. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Now the dish to James. That's tipped. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Green slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Here's Gasol. The Warriors making the shot. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Wiggins. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Outside Gasol. LeBron outside. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by James. And it's 6 points for Marc Gasol. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry. Softly drops in the floater.
They're going to be reliant on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Now here's James. Loads it up there for Harrell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Back to Curry. Out left to the wing. Paschal. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 6. LeBron right side. And finished off by LeBron.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Here's Looney. Curry finds Green for Harrell, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Inside, and James throws it down hard.
I love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
Outside Curry. From 13, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's good, 2 points. LeBron's got 43 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They double-team Curry. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut back down again to 6 with the basket from Andrew Wiggins.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Harrell. He dishes it to LeBron. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Outside Curry. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Harrell, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And the Warriors with possession here. Higgins outside. Here's Pascal. Back to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Warriors the rebound. And there's the pass to Green. Another shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. Curry brings the double. Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. Back to Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 11. Pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State. Caldwell Pope against Curry. And stolen by Kuzma. Fast break. The Lakers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Constantly knocking on the defense's door. I like the way Kuzma plays in attack mode. Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
First one falls for him. C-Web last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding, still an area to work on.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
And there's the feed to James, and James throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now, here's Curry. Here's Pascal. Back to Curry, looking to end the run, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
His 3-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Pascal's shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Caldwell Pope against Curry. Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pass to Wiggins. "13 feet away." The shot off that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. James right side. Here's Schroeder. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 14. To the paint. Here's Green. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Schroeder passes to Kuzma. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that, you know, guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media is going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
I always enjoy watching the chef go to work. I mean, he's a pure scorer. He fills it up from everywhere.
Caldwell Pope passes to Gasol. Kicks to Schroeder. It doesn't go for him. Curry with some nice D.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Well, everyone has already agreed that Curry is a generational talent and one of the greatest shooters of all time. I mean, at this point, he is just climbing up the all-time list in NBA history. I mean, it's a robust resume.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Curry, the titles, the unanimous MVPs, Chris, it's hard to argue he's not one of the best ever.
Yeah, Kevin, what stands out to me is just how much he's changed the game. I mean, when you alter how teams approach the game and how kids practice at home, he's made the 3 just as big as the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Pass to Oubre. Some nice passing by Golden State. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Green outside. Warriors the rebound.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
A second chance effort. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. They get Marc Gasol.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Shooting 2.
And And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
On the wing, James. Covered by Wiggins. Here's Gasol. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
And here is Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Caldwell Pope dishes to LeBron. Yep, it counts. LeBron's got 47 points.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Curry against Schroeder. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Goes back up. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Chris.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Now here's James. And James throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's Curry on the wing. Wiggins back to Curry. Here's the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:24 left to play here in the fourth. There's Schroeder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Brad. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
He's had an effect on every part of this game, a triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today was a good day.
Curry shot is off.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Schroeder outside. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... Could be a transition free-for-all tonight. Brent, what's your feeling about going for the open 3 on the break rather than taking it in for a higher percentage shot in the layup?
Well, nowadays we know that the three-pointer actually means more for any given team.
Analytically, you're right.
Analytically, yes. But Kevin, what I'm interested in is on a given night like this where we're going to see a ton of threes, what's the decision-making of the guy with the ball? Sometimes it'll be the point guard. It might be a wing player, but how smart is he at finding the right shooter at the right time at the three-point line on these fast breaks?
Making those big decisions, you're right. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Steph Curry's out there with Wiggins, and there's Chris. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Green in at the 4 slot.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr, and it's no secret that the Lakers have had their number this season. They've lost all 3 of their previous meetings between the teams. Coach explained their shortcomings in a simple manner, saying they have LeBron and we don't. Sometimes that's all there is to it. We just need to be better as a team to take a win off of it. Well, that's not a bad assessment, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Schroeder likes to drive first, now establishing the shoot-first confidence. Love watching him rise up immediately after the catch.
Now here's Curry. Oubre outside. To the middle. And Green slams it in.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Schroeder passes to Kuzma. Dishes it to James. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Oubre against James. Oubre pulls it in.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Wow. LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
Caldwell Pope with it, covered by Chris. Caldwell Pope passes to Gasol. Kicks it out to James. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
Oh, yes, sir. Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Curry against Schroeder. High arcing shot rejected by Gasol. Fast break, the Lakers. Kuzma with the ball.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Curry. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Kuzma. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Here's Wiggins, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Curry, fires the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 6 points.
Because Steph moves so well, anytime he can get some separation, he starts to feel once he gets the ball, he's going to find some points.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry, coming off a terrific season. Second in free throw percentage, fourth in three-point field goal percentage, and as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Now here's Oubre. No points in the game yet for him. 5 to shoot. Out to Chris. Over Gasol. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. LeBron James on the wing. Shoots over Oubre. LeBron, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Lakers trail by 5. Passes it to Gasol. Yep, that one goes.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
Curry finds Wiggins. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. Sweet little floater. Schroeder's got 5 now.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Schroeder against Curry. Shoots over Schroeder. Tries again. Here's Chris. The shot, no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Schroeder, and the shot goes in. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry passes to Oubre. Golden State moving the ball around. Green kicks to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. A rebound by the Lakers. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Caldwell Pope. He has 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Caldwell Pope against Wiggins. It's Curry outside. Unable to get that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Kuzma passes to Schroeder. Gasol up top. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
I don't think anybody guards LeBron without fouling him. It's a matter of him convincing the referees it's enough contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
First free throw is good. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired up.
The NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, you know, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations. And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Fifth is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry looking it over. It's good from long range. Curry's got 9.
Sometimes it's fun to watch Steph adjust the arc of his shot depending on where the defender is and the big rainbow Jays that fall through the net. That's a nice one there.
Now here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. Got a hand on it, but he recovers it. Here's Kuzma. Here's Harrell. And at last they get one to fall.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Oubre outside. Pulls up on the wing, and the jumper is good.
Capable of hurting you with that kind of jump shot.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. From 12 feet out. A shot by LeBron, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wiggins against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Curry. Wiggins right side. 4 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Here's Schroeder trying to get open as Kuzma. Up and in on the layup. And that's now 10 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And looking now at some numbers for LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding, putting in about 27 points a game, 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
1:37 left to play in the first. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And the pass to Pascal. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's James. He's got 8. Kicks it to Schroeder. Curry with the steal. Pass to Pascal. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
When your superstar is as unselfish as Steph Curry is, that's what gets other guys going.
Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron James on the wing, covered by Oubre.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Wiggins. And no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Kuzma finds James. Passes to Harrell. Over Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Get on Andrew.
And Curry has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Kuzma passes to Caldwell Pope. Now LeBron. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry, Looney out there with Lee. Then there's Oubre, and it's Pascal in at the power forward. For Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. In player development, Brent, what are some of the primary things that can be taught?
I think in today's game, what a lot of PD coaches are looking at, Kevin, is just decision-making, playing out of the pick and roll and coming off into a spot where you're making the correct reads. It's much like, and you cover a lot of football, where you can talk to quarterbacks about their checkdowns.
Yes.
I think you can teach guys how it is that when they come off a screen, what's going to be available to them, and paint pictures for them so that when they're on the floor, they become second nature in terms of their decision-making. That can be huge. And then the second thing is always player development, working on confidence in shooting the basketball. You just want guys to feel like whatever shot they're taking, they've got a great chance of making it.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pulls up, high post. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from James.
They try to be up on LeBron James, and when he gets a little bit of room to shoot off the screen, just like that, great rhythm, that's good.
And the shot goes down.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Schroeder against Curry. And it's Schroeder missing.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Warriors leading by 7. Down low, Pascal, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Pascal's got his 3rd basket of the night. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Drops it in from 11 feet.
I mean, again, LeBron James has been doing this for so long, knocking down that mid-range jumper.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. No good from Lee. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the inside, Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry against Schroeder. Over to the left wing. Here's Pascal. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Looney's got his first 2 points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 10. Hero. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry fires from way outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
LeBron outside. Schroeder against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes. That's 12 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And you gotta love Schroeder, just never afraid about taking it all the way up to the hole.
Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Schroeder. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle, here's Oubre, and the rejection by James. And the shot goes in. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harrell up top. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. James kicks to Caruso. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
And that one, good. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Schroeder. It's deflected, but he stays with it. Here's Caruso, covered by Lee. Caruso, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And he makes that one.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. LeBron outside. And they double up James. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Lakers trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Klay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Making a change here. Green's checked in. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Lakers second, and third, the Warriors.
And you know what? These are 2 of those teams that just live off their transition game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively because that's where they get the bulk of their offense.
Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. And they double up LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Harold, that's good.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
Lee bounce pass. Pass to Pascal. Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Fires at the elbow. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 17. The fader. Yes, that goes in. 16 points for LeBron.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
On its way from Curry for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
On the wing, James. He's got 16. Arrow high post. And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. Over Lee. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Warriors leading by 17. Pascal, the pass to Green. Good work defensively by Morris.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Green. 8 points for him. Basket, good. Green's got 10 points. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets. Caruso, the pass to Morris. Great D that time from Green.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Paschal. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. And a wide open look for Lee. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 15. Lets a floater go. The second chance effort. And Harrell with the lay-in. Good. 8 points for him.
When the shot's going up, it's fun to watch the way that Montrezl Harrell will attack a rebound. Crucial to this offense and his production.
Here's Paschal. 6 points for him. Right side, Lee. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Lee's got his first 2 points of the night. And here is Los Angeles now. Morris outside. He dishes it to LeBron. Another miss by James.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Warriors making the shot. And it's Harrell missing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Lakers trail by 17. Floats one, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Paschal. Passes it to Green. Golden State moving it around. No good on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And it's James missing.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
They get a hand on it. Out to the right wing. Here's Paschal. He's got 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. In our possession, we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 21 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, you watch Steph Curry. So creative, so skilled, but also he plays with that toughness for his size. He doesn't back down from any challenge, and we saw that in the first half tonight.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And it's good for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Wiggins with it. Pass to Chris. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Here's Green. Gasol knocks it away.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
The first one falls. Faster pace now, Brent, in the NBA. This has become an endurance sport, and well-conditioned athletes are a must.
Obviously, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, the pace has picked back up. It's very reminiscent of the early 80s when you had the Lakers running, the Denver Nuggets running. Yes. You have these teams that are just flying up and down the floor. So as a fan, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, especially the closer you can sit, to watch a Russell Westbrook, to watch a Paul George, to see a Giannis get up and down the floor with such fluidity and grace and skill set. So the game opening up has also opened the eyes to the fans about just how great the athleticism of NBA players is.
Here's Oubre following the basket by LeBron James. Oubre finds Green, shoots over Kuzma, and the Warriors miss again.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Back to Schroeder. Kuzma outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
And now here's Chris. Oubre bounce pass. Green with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Here's the floater. And it's Green missing. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
With the teardrop, Chris gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a nice touch shown off by Marquise Chris. You want him to score a little bit more from there if he can.
Lakers trail by 12. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Caldwell Pope. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 9.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And a deep three from Curry. From outside, off the mark. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Takes the 13-footer, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. In the corner, it's Oubre. The good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 8.
Got to know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances. Knocks it down.
Gasol deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Schroeder. Green with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
James, the pass to Schroeder. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down low, here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. LeBron's got 24.
LeBron staying on the attack here. He knows when he can take over the game. It's whenever he wants to.
Wiggins drives in, and they pick up 2.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 24. Schroeder outside. Back to James. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. That one good for 2. Kuzma's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Wiggins against Caldwell Pope. It's tipped.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Something Commissioner Silver has mentioned, Brent, the possibility of a mid-season tournament. You ever see that happening?
It'd be interesting to see if that idea grows some legs here, Kevin, and adopting what it is that in soccer leagues in Europe have done for many years, because teams hone in on what those individual cups mean and the competition raises, and you earn something for the end of the year. If Commissioner Silver can find a way to get that done, it becomes very intriguing, instead of an all-star weekend, to have teams gather for a mid-season tournament with something on the line. Elevated competition.
Well, kids play that at high school. They play that in the college. It would make sense that it could fit in the NBA as well.
It'd be interesting, and especially halfway through the year, to reinvigorate your fan base with something like that, I think would be great.
Good point. And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Chris pass to Bowman. Green draws the double. Now the pass to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Schroeder outside. Caldwell Pope outside. From deep. The Lakers rebound. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Warriors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
James in the post. Covered by Oubre. James, no good. Warriors leading by 14. Pass to Chris. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Oubre outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Passes to Gasol. It's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Chris finds Oubre. Golden State moving it around. Bowman. He's guarded by Schroeder. Bowman passes to Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. They kick it out to Green. And the Warriors miss again. Lakers trail by 12. The drive by LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
It's just not easy to contain or control LeBron James. A nightmare when trying to stop him, especially on the drive.
He's off on the first.
Interesting to watch LeBron James at the line through the years. Has tried many different free throw strokes. Not a bad free throw shooter by any means, but always tinkering.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 11. Bowman. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Wiggins. Fade away. Count it. Good. Wiggins has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Chris is such a versatile big man. I like to see him whip the ball over and get it to an open teammate.
Outside Gasol. Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
Chris pass to Oubre. Here's Pascal. Pass to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
My goodness.